Hello. All right, there we go. So, how are we all today? Welcome to the FSS Football Channel and today's match watch long for the Manchester United versus AS Roma game. How are we all doing today? Fortnite Sweet is FS is going for 2-1. I assume you're both going to Manchester United. Most important, we need a clean sheet today. I agree. Fazil? I agree. And to be honest, I think with that team, I think we will keep a clean sheet, to be honest. I think you look at that back line. How many times have we seen games just killed off with that back line, and especially with McTominay and Fred in front of them? I think we will keep a clean sheet today. If you guys want to get your predictions in, I will start adding them to the prediction list. I'm good. Fortnite Live. Fortnite Sweet. Sorry. How are you? Smalling and another player were at United. Hendrik Mkhitaryan. So I'm going 2-0 United. Nico has gone 2-1 United. As has S. As has that's what I like to see. Nice, confident. There we go. What does it say on your hat? It's Nice. To be honest, I don't know how to say it personally myself. So, it's just my hair today is an absolute mess. So I thought hat is going to have to be the way to go. So these are predictions. Of course, we will keep it updated. And as always, if you do get your prediction right, you will get the pinned comment at the end of the game. So obviously, this is. Sorry, Chris Smalling had a goal. We can't be having that. This is the Manchester United team today. If I switch to the full screen, we can have a little bit more of an in-depth chat about it. So for Manchester United today, it's hold on, there we go. So for Manchester United today, it's David De Gea in goal. Obviously, we've seen him drop out of Premier League duties and into the Europa League duties since he went back to Spain for the birth of his daughter. Yeah, well, Nico, don't worry about that. Then it's a back four of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, and Luke Shaw. It's a standard back four we always see, isn't it? And look, I said in the preview I didn't want to see this back four because I didn't want to see Lindelof today because I have I worry about him aerially up against the likes of Edin Dzeko, Chris Smalling. And I think, look, we know Lindelof struggles physically. And we're up against a very physical striker in Edin Dzeko today. Who I think we will see him pull off back into Lindelof. And then obviously potentially dominate him. But look, this is what we see all the time from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He loves this back four. So I'm not surprised to see it. I mean, in the preview, I said he would play this back four, so I'm not surprised he is. Is there a double pivot of Fred and McTominay? What can we say? We see it every week again. We're not surprised. And then it's a front line of Pogba out on the left. Well, we assume Pogba will be on the left. Of course, he could be on the right, but usually we see Pogba on the left and Rashford on the right when them two do play in the wings. So I imagine that's what we'll see today. Bruno Fernandes is of course at 10 and Edison Cavani starts up top. Pardon me. Who do you prefer, Fred or McTominay? Personally, I prefer McTominay, more physical. He can shoot unlike Fred. I prefer Fred. Put Donny on at half time. I would have liked to see Donny start. With what I would say about Fred and McTominay, the Fred and McTominay debate, is, I think, is unfair on McTominay because McTominay isn't a defensive midfielder, and if you're saying as a defensive midfielder, which is where they play, I'm taking Fred every day of the week. He's a better tackler, both in my opinion and statistically. He wins more tackles. Obviously, he puts more. He attempts more, but he wins more. He's a better interceptor. Intercepts more often. His pass accuracy is slightly worse, but very, very close. Has created more passes forward more. And look, for me, he's a better player. But I mean, if you're going to put McTominay in the Pogba role sort of thing, when he plays in our midfield too, and you're like we saw against Leeds when we beat him 6-2, and you're allowing McTominay to get right forward and get shots away and whatever, I think he's a great player. But we don't see that from McTominay because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doesn't allow it, and I think that lets McTominay down. Because look, there's a reason why Sir Alex Ferguson, Mourinho, and what's his name, and Ole all love him. There's a reason they all love this guy, and that's because they can see what he's doing on the training ground. But what he's doing on the training ground, I'm sure, is what we saw from him against Leeds, where he was allowed to get forward and was allowed to attack. But because he can't do that in games, all us fans, most majority of the time, is sat there like, what's he meant to be doing here? But look, that's just my opinion. Obviously, we're all entitled to our own opinions. Rashford had a little ankle injury. I mean, look, yeah, Rashford's pretty much, more or less, been playing throughout this season with injuries, but no one cares. Big news coming from La Liga. Barcelona are losing to Granada. What the fuck is going on there? Yeah, I was just about to get that up, Nico, but then I saw this. How are Barcelona losing? I mean, look what it would do to the La Liga table. It would reopen the title race, wouldn't it? If Barcelona lose, between Sevilla and Atletico Madrid, anyone could win it. Of course, Barcelona play Atletico Madrid there. And if I remember correctly, Sevilla play Real Madrid as well. They do. So, theoretically, what we could see is Sevilla win it. What a crazy title race. But we will get on. Look at that. 81% possession. 81% possession. Madness. How are they losing? Well. Anyway, so this is Manchester United. This is Roma's team today. So it is going to be Paul Lopez? It's Paul Lopez. So it's Paul Lopez in goal. It's then, if it's going to reload. There we go. It's then a back three of Chris Smalling, Brian Cristante, and Ibanez. I don't know. It's then a flat four of Karstorp and Spinazzola. Spinazzola and Karstorp, of course, being the two full-backs. So it's wing-backs in their five-back. And Vertut and Diawara playing as the double pivot in that four in midfield. No, yeah, I agree. They are pretty stupid, aren't they? I mean, I'm lost for words. I imagine they'll probably draw the game still. Lionel Messi, isn't he? And in the front line, it's a front three of Pellegrini playing slightly off the... well, this has him off the right. I think he'll probably be off the left. Mkhitaryan is also playing just off either side. I, again, think he'll probably be off the right, but we'll have to wait and see. And we then finally have Edin Dzeko leading the line for Roma. Would Mkhitaryan be happy if he scored against you and Smalling? I don't. I think he probably. I don't think he'd care. I mean, I remember him scoring against us when he was at Arsenal. Mkhitaryan, he celebrated. I'm pretty sure. I think Chris Smalling probably wouldn't. I think Chris Smalling does. Look, he was at Manchester United for so long. Chris Smalling. I think he does really care. But look, I don't. I don't think Mkhitaryan really cares. I think we've treated him badly. So I wouldn't be surprised if he celebrated. I would actually applaud Mkhitaryan if he scored today and celebrated. They're like a West Brom. They're like a West Brom after the loss. So, I mean, what do we all make of the team today? I mean, it's for me. It's one of those things where we're just not surprised anymore, are we? Like, if I load up the preview. Ollie. Look, this is the exact team I said Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would go with. It's that's the sad thing at this point, isn't it? We're not surprised when we see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer go with such a defensive sort of lineup. We're not surprised when we see that same double pivot which doesn't work. That's the infuriating thing. We want to have we want encouragement. We want to think, yes, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to go a bit more adventurous. But it's every game now that it's McTominay and Fred in the pivot. It's then, let's accommodate Paul Pogba on the left wing because we cannot split up McTominay and Fred, despite the fact we all pretty unanimously agree, combined and together, they're not good enough. And that's the disappointing thing. How are we, NG? I don't know what you've put in there. Hello. Good morning, brother. How are we? NG. I mean, what's the time in Malaysia? NG. Everton wanted an 18-year-old Sarr. I mean, I haven't heard about it, but that'd be Everton wanted a 28-year-old. Fucking 3 a.m. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky. I mean, look, obviously, like you say, it's 3 a.m. Do you go to sleep and set an alarm to wake you up, or have you just not been asleep? A 28-year-old Sarr. Which one? Oh, Pape Sarr. No, he's 18. He is 18. Number 28. No. Yeah, Pape Matar. I mean, I don't really know much about him, to be honest. But look, Everton I'm pretty good at signings, especially since Angelotti got in. So I don't have much doubt that he's probably a pretty good player. Yeah, an alarm. Fair enough. I don't know if I'd be able to survive waking up while staying up until 3 a.m. To watch the game. I mean, I would do it, but I don't know how I'd survive. I think as long as we don't concede today, it's a good result. I agree. I mean, if you want to put your prediction down, but in the chat, these are the predictions so far. I went for 2-0. Nico, Fortnite, Sweet, and his dad went for 2-1. Fadzili, I don't know how to pronounce it, went for 3-0. I want Dominic Calvert-Lewin. We do. I wouldn't worry if I was you. We're not going to get him. But he is a very, very good player, isn't he, Dominic Calvert-Lewin? But I'm looking forward to this game. To be fair, I think it is going to be an interesting affair. I think it could go either way, couldn't it? I think we could either dominate the game, we could win it fairly comfortably. You're going 2-0. I swear we agree quite a lot on the score. Oh. Swap deal Greenwood to absolutely not. I'm not. We're not swapping Mason Greenwood for anyone. But yeah, I think. Look, like I said in the preview, look, they're a good side, Roma. They can play some night. They can play defensively. They can be good on the ball. Look, they're adaptable, this Roma side, and that's what we're gonna have to look out for. Look, they're not as good as the AC Milan side we knocked out, 2 rounds ago. But look, we weren't great in them rounds, and on another day, maybe we could have lost them. So look, it's going to be an interesting game. But look, we should win it. Never a million years, exactly. No, we're not. I'd rather not have Calvert-Lewin than give you Mason Greenwood or Diallo. Oh, I'll allow the change. I will allow the change. I haven't even put the score. Right, why is all them gone? So these are the updated predictions. So I've gone 2-0. So it has S's or Fortnite Sweet's dad and NG and Fadzili went for 3-0 United, and Nico and Fortnite Sweet went for 2-1. I think we will keep a clean sheet, to be honest. Barcelona look like they are dead and buried. For those who have just tuned in, Barcelona are about to lose to Granada 2-1. Bearing in mind, Manchester United beat them 2-0 over both legs in the Europa League. So basically what I am saying, and this is 100% fact. Hello United Live, this is 100% fact. This is nothing but the truth. We are better than Barcelona. We are better than Barcelona, and Phil Jones is a better player than Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi is going to lose to Granada. Phil Jones, has he lost to Granada? I don't think so. That's the way it works. I'm sorry, Lionel. That's just how it works. Anyway, United Live, how are we today? And what is your score prediction? They're just showing us a highlight reel of. Oh no, this is of the, what was it, 7-1 Manchester United game. What is going on? How are Barcelona actually going to lose to Granada? Mental. And look, that like I say, that throws open the title race over in Spain. I mean, it's out of Barcelona's hands now, isn't it? It's completely out of Barcelona's hands. This is how it stands. I don't know how the goal difference works in Spain, because Barcelona clearly have a better goal difference than Real Madrid, but they're still third, unless this table is wrong, or does it go off like head to head in Spain? I don't know, but look, Barcelona look set to lose, and then it's in what? Well, it's in Atletico Madrid's hands, obviously. But if Barcelona want to win the league, they have to then put it in Real Madrid's hands. They're in a really tough position now, Barcelona. I mean, of course, Sevilla, they can also come through and win it. It's so close at the top of the La Liga table. No team can really drop points from now on, can they? I have training with under 13s on Monday, school academies on 15. Fair play. You can't beat playing football, can you? I mean, yeah, I was playing. I have football on Tuesday nights, so that's why that's why I couldn't stream the Real Madrid Chelsea Champions League game. And then I had a match on Wednesday at 1:30. So after that, I was doing the preview, and just like I was knackered, so that's why I didn't do the PSG Man City game. But what a game that was! I played football training in the Thunder. No matter what kind of football, exactly. Playing football is just the best, isn't it? Anyway, United Live. What's your prediction for today? What did I want to find? I can't remember what I was trying to find. Whatever it was, we'll put it on hold for now. If you are, I do remember now. If you are enjoying today's stream, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. Please do also share the stream with your friends and your family. That is greatly appreciated and does mean a lot. No matter, Arsenal playing Odegaard's number 9 today. Lol. I mean that reminds me of what I was going to load. This is the team news for Arsenal today. So, well, of course, Arsenal do play Villarreal. It's Unai Emery versus Mikel Arteta. So, for Arsenal, it's Leno in goal, Callum Chambers, Rob Holding, Pablo Mori, Granit Xhaka, Thomas Partey, Dani Ceballos. Then it's Bukayo Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe, Nicolas Pepe, and Martin Odegaard. For me, I think we could see Pepe up top, Odegaard at 10, Smith-Rowe out on the left, to be honest. Or, I mean, they could be playing a false 9. You never know. But, I mean, if you look at the bench, I mean, apart from Gabriel Martinelli, I mean, Aubameyang's there as well. What's going on? Why is Bellerin not playing? Why is Aubameyang not playing? Why is Martinelli not playing? It's like Juan Foyth. It is. So this is Villarreal's team. It's Rudy in goal. It's Juan Foyth, Raul Albiol, Pau Torres, and Alfonso. It's Danny Parejo, Etienne Capoue, and Miguel Trigueros, Gerard Moreno, Paco Alcacer, and Samuel Chukwueze. Of course, we will keep an eye on the Arsenal game. But of course, the main focus will be the Manchester United game. Let me get the notepad up and we'll have the predictions. United Live has gone for 1-0 United. And Villa Football has gone for 1-0. So, when you say a Smalling goal and own goal, do you mean Chris Smalling will score and then we'll score an own goal as well? We should be playing Phil Jones to reunite the duo. We should. The Chuckle brothers. I mean, look, Phil Jones might be injured, but bring him back anyway. You got to reunite the Chuckle brothers. Yeah, I I'll be quite surprised if Phil Jones isn't there. Say hello to Chris. Well, they looked like good mates when they were here. Yeah, Chris will score and Chris will get an own goal. All right. I mean, I don't know if I'd be happy or sad. I think Manchester United need to keep a clean sheet today. If they keep a clean sheet, I have no doubts in my mind that we'll get through and we'll win it. Manager mode? What? That's pretty cool. BT are just showing their new manager mode. That looks pretty cool, to be fair. Do you think it's scary that the government knows more about us than we do? Not really. Plus, I don't think they do. Phil Jones, our new signing. Smalling will get owned by Cavani today. Well, I certainly hope so. But look, let's be totally honest here. Look, Chris Smalling's a good centre back, isn't he? He's a decent centre back. I think. Look, I was personally at the start of the season when we signed him thinking, have we just signed our best centre back? Because, I mean, especially coming off the back of what was a terrible end of last season for for Maguire and Lindelof. I was there asking the question: Is Smalling actually our best centre back? Also, Dzeko used to play for City. Yes, of course he did. So he's got a point to prove. Here is Chris Smalling. He's walking out either side of Vertut and I think that's Spinazzola. And Mkhitaryan's right behind him, number 77 for Roma. Pardon me. Christopher Smalling, if you want to be technical. Christopher Smalling, yes. I mean, or if we're going to go even more technical, as Louis Van Gaal called him, Mike Smalling. Christopher Darren Fleck Smalling, the third junior, senior. Right, so I believe it's the Europa League anthem is ringing out at Old Trafford. So just to go over the lineups once again for Manchester United, it is as follows. What's Cavani done to his face? He's got a plaster on his face, Cavani. But it's David De Gea in goal. It's a back four of Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire and Shaw. It's McTominay and Fred in the double pivot. It's Bruno at 10, Pogba off the left, Marcus Rashford off the right, and Edinson Cavani with his little plaster on his cheekbone up top. For Roma, it's going to be Pau Lopez in goal. It will then be a back four of Chris Smalling, Cristante, and Ibanez. It's then a flat four, midfield four, I should say, of Spinazzola on the left, Karstorp on the right. It then Diawara and Vertut in central midfield. It's then a front three of Mkhitaryan, Pellegrini, and Edin Dzeko. Imagine another 7-1. I mean, I would love to win this game 7-1. I would take a 7-0 though. I'd take a 6-0. I think I'd rather win 5-0 and keep a clean sheet than win 7-1. To be honest, I want a clean sheet. Clean sheets are very underrated. Come on. So the subs, obviously for United, it's Grant, Henderson, Williams, Wanzebe, Bailly, Tellez, Matic, Van der Beek, Mata, Dan James, Amad Diallo, and Mason Greenwood. 0-0. I mean, it's not 0-0. Wouldn't be ideal, would it? It wouldn't be ideal, but a clean sheet. We go to Rome without having not conceded. That's not a bad thing. Yeah, Magaluf and McFred always play. So they take the knee here. And away we go. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Man of the match, Fred already. Well, what can you say? Of course, if you are watching the stream live and you want to sync it up, your game up to my game, the best, obviously, there's a timer down there to do just that. That is the best way to watch these streams. If you aren't going to sync up your game with mine, please don't put in the chat if there's a goal or whatever until we react. If you do, then we'll have to start timing people out, and that's of course not what we want to do. But we don't want to ruin the game for those who are watching it in line with me. So them are the rules. Like I said, I have also got the Arsenal Villarreal game down on my iPad. The iPad always dies, so if it dies, sorry, I guess. But I will try and keep an eye out on that game while, obviously, we watch this Man United game. You are 30 seconds behind. I am. That's simply because I'm at university. I don't have cable in my room or in my dorm, so I have to watch the games via Sky Go, the BT Sports app, etc. Stuff like that, which always puts a slight delay on when watching it live, when it's broadcasted straight to a Sky box or a BT box or a Virgin box, if that makes sense. So his Karsdorp, he goes long. Smalling wins the header, but Karsdorp picks it back up. No, sorry, Veretout picks it up. He just knocks it out for a throw-in. He's holding his hamstring there, which isn't great, and he might also have to come off. Don't forget to finish your assignment. What assignment? Cristante Smalling. Christopher Mike Smalling, the wardrobe. Chris Smalling, he is huge, isn't he? This is a tribute for Ryan Giggs, the legend, and Romans are false. I'm not going to pin it. Look, of course, look, if it is true, what he's being accused of, well then, look, it's not great, is it? It's actually it's awful. I mean, let's hope it's not true. But of course, look, everyone, you're innocent until proven guilty, and obviously he hasn't been proven guilty yet. Oh, I know. And Veretout is coming back on for Roma. Roma are preparing to make a change. Well, were preparing to make a change. So I don't know if he will come on or not, come off or not. But we'll have to wait and see. Here is Fred. He goes into Lindelof, into Maguire, not Maguire, to McTominay, into Fred. Fred finds Cavani. Nice flick out wide to Paul Pogba. Luke Shaw's made a nice overlapping run. Still Pogba. He finds Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes is in the box. Cuts back inside. Twist and turn in there. Bruno puts it in. Chris Smalling chests it out, and it's away. Out of play for Roma, and it'll be a free kick. Well, throw-in, sorry, to Manchester United, and Veretou's gone back down. He's going to have to come off 5 minutes into this game. Well, look like predators. Slabhead and Chris Smalling fight. That would have been an interesting fight, wouldn't it? Arsenal just playing it out from the back here. It just goes long now. It isn't. He did it. You don't know. Not an eye. Until it gets out of court and he's been either charged or the case has been dismissed, we don't know what's true or false. Lindelof just gives it back to Pau Lopez and will start from a Roma goal kick. Well, whatever. Here is Mkhitaryan. Fred putting something on him, wins the tackle and sees out for a throw. And good play there by Fred. No! Villarreal have taken the lead against Arsenal 5 minutes in. What has happened? So we'll have to. We'll watch it. Oh, he might just be offside. Actually, I don't think he is. I was looking at the wrong man. It's a good finish. It looks like it's going to count. And Arsenal are a goal down to Villarreal already. And Unai Emery couldn't look happy if he could not look happier if he tried. Drink water, the price of water. Drink water, the player. Here is Luke Shaw. Into Bruno. Bruno puts the ball into the box. Poor ball in. And they just launch. They clear it. And Lindelof will look to pick it up. And he does. I'm not falling for that United Live. And good evening. Oh, I'm so tired. Nice ball there from McTominay. Looking for Fred. Just slightly overhit. And Karsdorp can beat Luke Shaw to it. So United take the throw-in, gives it to Harry Maguire, who goes back to Lindelof on the halfway line, and we're going to go back to David De Gea. So we've just been within the rectangle of their box, all the way back to our goalkeeper. Roy, as a player, he has to be an 8 or a 9, doesn't he? 8, 9 or 10. I think he's a massively underrated player. Technically, I think he was fantastic, and people don't realise how good he was in that sense. And look, obviously, incredible leader, incredible workman in a team, not just technically or on the ball. He's just fantastic. For me, 8 minimum for me. He was absolutely class. Absolutely class, Roy Keane. They don't make players like... Oh! Bruno's in here! Go! Bruno Fernandes! Come on! Bruno and Cavani. Lovely link-up play. And Bruno Fernandes. And look, what did I say in the preview? I said I think Bruno will score. Bruno hasn't scored since the Real Sociedad game. But he has now. Brilliant football from Manchester United. Paul Pogba, lovely running. Fine Cavani. Great knock by Cavani to Bruno. And what a finish. Oh! Chris Smalling can only stand and watch as Bruno Fernandes flicks it over the man. What a finish. Credit to Paul Pogba, exactly. That's it. Brilliant from Paul Pogba. Beat about 3 players. Found Cavani, who found a lovely ball from Bruno Fernandes. It's a great run from Bruno as well. And look, it's a great start for Manchester United. Taking a 1-0 lead. Bruno with the celebration. He just shrugged his shoulders. So what? What? I'm Bruno Fernandes. And that's a great start from Manchester United. And that's the start we needed, really. And what that does mean is Roma kind of, well, will probably have to come out a little bit more. And probably try and win this game a little bit more than they have done at the start of it. Which will create more space for Manchester United. Good play here from Rashford. I mean, up until now, I didn't even know Rashford was playing. Bruno wins a corner for Manchester United. Really well played there by Bruno Fernandes. No one went for 1-0. I mean, look, everyone predicted there'd be goals. No one predicted a Man United loss. So... Bruno. He gave us... I was just looked down the arse again. There was just a bug in the top corner. It completely threw me. But I'll sing the song again. Bruno. It came from Sporting like Cristiano. He goes left, he goes right. He makes defenders look shite. He's our Portuguese Magnifico. Told you Roma was better than Ajax. Oh, rubbish ball in by Bruno. Look, look, I'm not. Well, I don't think I said Roma are better than Ajax. I always thought Ajax were better than Roma. I just would have preferred to play Ajax. I think with Ajax, they'd come to try and play football. They wouldn't sit deep and defend. Ajax would come out and play, and that. Look, we've seen against teams like Leeds this season. We can counter-attack against teams like that so well. And that's why I said I would like to play Ajax. But look, we're making Roma at the moment look a breeze. And look, if we do that for the rest of the game, fantastic. Poor from, I don't know who. And here comes Roma. Dzeko looks for Mkhitaryan and finds Hendrik Mkhitaryan. Dzeko, air kick. Chance here. Karsdorp. Pogba does really well. They're appealing for handball. I think he's given a penalty. He's given a penalty. He's given a penalty. It's a penalty to Roma by the looks of it. I have a check, but I don't think anyone did say. Oh, no, you did have 1-0, didn't you? It's giving the pen. So let's see it. Oh, fuck off. That's never a penalty. He's sliding. Oh, that's never a penalty. Never a penalty. Awful. It's gone to VAR. We'll find out if it is a penalty. And VAR has checked the penalty and has given the penalty. Come on, David. It's Pellegrini versus David De Gea. Come on, David. For a Roma away goal from an undeserved penalty. David De Gea can't save it. It goes the right way, but Pellegrini scores it. Roma have equalised. Awful refereeing. Awful officiating there by the referee. Awful officiating. Never a penalty in a million years. After all the penalties Manchester United should have had, if that's being counted, it's awful officiating. It's a great penalty by Pellegrini. Awful. Awful officiating. It's never a penalty. It's absolutely never a penalty. It's never a penalty. We need at least 2 goals now advantage. Yeah. I mean, we need more goals. You cannot. You cannot give that as a penalty. It's never a penalty. Pogba's... look, I don't know why Pogba dived in to try and block the cross. I don't think he needed to. But it's not a penalty. It's like... his hand's not really... isn't in a natural position for a slide challenge. It's bounced up after Pogba's blocked it and hit his hand. It's not as if like Pogba's flicked his hand up. And you think back to some of the penalties we've been denied. I think back to when we played Chelsea, Callum Hudson-Odoi. Why was that not a penalty? And I know they played by slightly different rules, but come on. It's an awful penalty shout. Fred. Lovely, lovely ball out to Wan-Bissaka. Lovely crossfield ball. Rashford. Poor pass. Cavani. Fred. Out to Shaw. Pogba. Pogba crossfield ball to Wan-Bissaka. McTominay. Wan-Bissaka. Looks for Rashford. And Rashford blocks the cross and is out for a throw-in. Can I see what? Well, do you want to see the predictions? These are the predictions. So obviously that ludicrous penalty wipes out my prediction. Fortnite Sweets Dad's prediction. Fadzili prediction. United Live's prediction. Yours is gone. No, you cannot change it. And Villa Football's. Yours is still alive, but obviously there can be no more goals if yours is to be right. And Arsenal are a mess at the moment. I still can't believe that was actually given as a penalty. Here is Wan-Bissaka, Bruno. Bruno puts the cross in. Well collected by Paul Lopez. I actually cannot get the penalty out of my mind. It's such a ludicrous penalty. I urge you, if you aren't watching the game and you haven't seen it, go on Twitter and find it. It's the most ludicrous penalty you're ever going to see. But here is Cavani. Go on. Right, poor pass from Cavani looking for Rashford. And Roma, will they deal with it? They try and clear it. Wan-Bissaka. Good tackle by Wan-Bissaka. Finds Rashford. Into Wan-Bissaka. And the referee's given what now? Awful referee, this guy. I don't know who he is, but he's absolutely useless. He's horrific. Brilliant challenge. Oh, it's probably handball. Now that's handball. I'll give him that. That is handball. Although I do think he probably gave it for a foul rather than a handball. Maguire. David De Gea. Lindelof. Wan-Bissaka. Maguire. Rubbish from either Maguire or Pogba. Chris Smalling, he's in our own fucking half. He's in our half. Pogba, ref! You got to book him for that, surely. Brilliant ball out to Rashford by Paul Pogba. Rubbish pass from Rashford. But look, I think we are playing fairly well. I just can't believe it's a penalty. I'm never not going to think that's arguably one of the worst decisions I've ever seen in football. And like, what is the point of VAR if they're going to look at that and think, yes, that's a penalty, because surely it's to get rid of that, because it's not a penalty, is it? I mean, I should stop. Cavani finds Wan-Bissaka. It's a really poor ball. Wan-Bissaka looks to put it back in. Chris Smalling heads clear. Maguire beats Dzeko to it. Wan-Bissaka flicks it forward. Rashford doesn't even go for it. Rashford goes down holding his head. It's a foul by Ibanez. I mean, I'm not quite sure. It's a free kick. Oh, it might be. Bruno goes for goal from the free kick. Enough said. Rubbish free kick there by Bruno Fernandes. And goal kick. Roma fan channel. Hi, I was looking for a Roma versus United stream. I don't have one. Sorry, mate. I mean, I assume you're in Italy, so I don't know what you'd need either. I mean, I imagine you can probably find one on Twitter. No, like a watch. Well, here I am. I mean, I'm definitely I'm supporting the enemy, but feel free to stay. You're from Milan. Interesting. I mean, when Man United played Milan, I assume you was supporting Milan then. No, he's allowed. We allow fans from all clubs. Go on, Rashford. Great one. Finds Bruno. Bruno fires wide. Good run there by Rashford. Found the man. And it's unlucky to put it wide. But look, I think we are the better team today so far. We've conceded what is a ludicrous penalty and been good officiating. Don't take the piss, mate. Don't take the piss. Look, I think United will still win this. We definitely look the better team. They can't get it out. What an awful ball there by Spinazzola, and Roma will look to clear. Rubbish clearance by McTominay. By Smalling, sorry. Poor from Bruno. Really good there by McTominay. Look, he's not having a bad game so far, McTominay. Wan-Bissaka wins it, gives it out to Bruno, who finds Paul Pogba. Pogba goes for goal! Great save! Wan-Bissaka looks to put it far up to the back post. It's well blocked. And the goalkeeper's gone down. He's hurt his arm. Do you do fan predictions? We do. So no, I hate AC Milan. Inter Milan. And Inter Milan. So I was supporting. Oh, that's fair enough. These were the predictions at the start of the game. I mean, what was your score prediction? Well, what is your score prediction? It's a great save by Paul Lopez, to be fair, but he has hurt his arm, hasn't he? They have to make another change. Wow. I mean, look, if Paul Lopez does have to come off, that's a big loss for. Well, yeah. Look, that's a big loss for Roma, losing Paul Lopez, their first choice goalkeeper. I think Paul Lopez is quite a good goalkeeper. I mean, we'll ask the Roma fan. How good is it Morante? How good is he? Is he a decent goalkeeper or not really? I think United 3, Roma 2. Smalling has been better for us. Right. If you don't win, it's basically injustice. Yeah. I mean, what do you make of the penalty, Roma fan? If we're clearly playing better every time we attack. It looks like a goal is coming. I completely agree. And I think I don't know what it is. Well, I think Roma haven't looked great trying to get it out from the play. I think our press has been really good. And look, we have quality players, don't we? Bruno, quality, and he's really playing well today. Pogba, fantastic. Now we need to get a new goalie. Oh, well, sorry, but that's advantage Manchester United. So Morante's in for Paul Lopez. Come on, Paul. Paul Pogba, Bruno, so on and so forth. Let's get some shots away. Let's test the goalkeeper. All right, Lindelof, Maguire into Lindelof. Look, rubbish pass. Nice play here from Roma. Irizen and Dzeko. Dzeko, lovely crossfield ball to Karsdorp. It's an incredible ball by Dzeko. Diawara, Smalling. He goes across to Cristante. And Rashford knocks out for a throw-in to Manchester United. Just a reminder for you all. In the other game in the Europa League, Villarreal have the lead over Arsenal 27 minutes into that game, with Manu Trigora scoring in the 5th minute to open the scoring for Villarreal. In obviously the first day of a game that would see the winner of this game play the winner of that game in the final. I think it was a fair pen because he was sliding, but if he was standing up, it's not a penalty any day. Someone needs to close down Karsdorp. I mean, yeah. I agree. We should be closing down Karsdorp. I don't think it was a penalty. Look, I mean, if it was the other way around, you're damn right. I would be appealing for it 24/7. 24/7. That's what I'm trying to say. I'll be appealing for it every single day of the week. But I don't think it's a penalty. He's like you said, he's sliding in. I'm pretty sure it's come off his body before it's hit him. He hasn't. It's not. I would say it's a fairly natural hand position. Your arm, natural position for your arm when you're sliding. I don't think it should be a penalty, but Wan-Bissaka, Rashford, go on Rashford. Finds McTominay. Well, looks for McTominay. Poor ball. Good play there from McTominay though, in a nice position. Is it 2-0 now? I mean, they've got a corner. So I imagine they probably scored from this corner. It is 2-0. Awful defending by Arsenal. And Villarreal have a 2-0 lead in Spain. Look, you have to remember, it's not over still. It's not over. My dad's a Juventus fan. My mum is a Barcelona B fan. Why Barcelona B? So Arsenal are 2-0 down. They're checking the goal for VAR. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. They're checking for offside by Raul Albiol. No, he's definitely on. And it's 2-0 Villarreal. Go on, Paul. Pogba, 1v1 with, well, 2v1. And wins a free kick on for a foul by, I think, Chris Smalling. But yeah, in the Arsenal game, it's not over. You have to remember, one goal completely changes it. One goal, the away goal, then they can, if they go 2-1 down to the Emirates, win 1-0, they're through. The next goal is huge. If Villarreal get it, that will probably see Arsenal knock out. If Arsenal score, then it's game on. Bruno with a free kick, puts it in. Chris Smalling heads it away from Morante. Alright, Wan-Bissaka goes back to David De Gea. And De Gea goes long for the ball over the top of Chris Smalling. Chris Smalling misses the header, but Morante will just pick it up. Because my granddad's nephew played for Barcelona B. Oh, fair enough. Was he any good? It's quite impressive, no matter what, playing for Barcelona B, isn't it? But, I mean, if we look at the stats of this game so far, it's been a fairly convincing performance by Manchester United. More shots on target, more possession, more passes, better pass accuracy. We've played better so far, but of course, look, the most important stat is the goals and the level. And here comes Roma, and Roma scored. 2-1 Roma. 2 away goals for Roma. And it's 2 away goals for Roma. And it's 2-1 Roma. Where's Wan-Bissaka? Where the fuck is he? There he is. Luke Shaw. Awful from Luke Shaw. Really poor there by Luke Shaw. Just keeping, I think, is it Pellegrini onside? Oh, it's a nutmeg of McTominay as well. He nutmegs McTominay. And it's Roma 2, Manchester United 1 here at Old Trafford. What I would say, in all fairness to Maguire, I think if he makes the side challenge, he probably puts it in his own net. It's very difficult for Maguire there. That comes from Lindelof not making the challenge, McTominay not making the challenge and getting nutmegged, and Luke Shaw being offside. Well, keeping him on. And after such a dominant performance, I actually cannot believe I was just going on about. I was just saying, oh, Manchester United dominating this game, more shots on target, more passes, with a better team. But the most important stat is the amount of goals in the top corner, and we go concede. And here comes Roma again now. Mkhitaryan, he's offside. Bloody hell. I don't know. He played 10 games, scored 1 goal, and he was a camp. I mean, it's to be your granddad's nephew. I imagine he must be fairly old. I don't think that's that bad. I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it? Like, football's changed and adapted, hasn't it? And like, how many assists did he get? Great ball in by Rashford. Roma deal with it well though. Arsenal have a potential penalty check here. What's the referee been given? He's given a handball for Pepe, so it's not been given. Lindelof goes long, looking for Rashford. Way offside. 2 assists. That doesn't sound. That sounds slightly less. Oh, he's gone and checked the monitor. It's handball. So what I want to know. Look, if you watch the Villarreal, who's he booking? Spinazzola's off now for Bruno Perez. So they've made 3 changes already. Free goal contribution 10. Look, I don't know. It's not. What was that? I mean, it's not terrible. A goal contribution about every 3 games. It's not terrible. It's not brilliant. Oh, why? I mean, they've just shown the goal again. I don't know what Maguire's thinking. Maguire, has tried to play the offside trap within our own penalty box. I don't know. I mean, yeah, Rashford could. Yeah, Rashford go on the left. I don't know. Oh, I need to change the score, don't I? I was putting it off. Rashford. Poor from Rashford. How do you get mod? At the moment, we don't need mods. I mean, look, chat's very easy to control. It's not being spammed or whatever, so we don't need mods. If you want, when we need mods, and if we ever need mods, that's when people will start being modded. You'll get it by obviously those who I know, those who've been here a long time and just helpful in the stream anyway, will be more likely to get it. But right now we don't need it. Bring Van der Beek on and use could nick a draw. We don't know. No one here at Manchester United knows why Van der Beek doesn't play. Like currently, only people that get mod is people I know personally. The embarrassing thing is as well, this Roma team, no offence, Roma fan, they're not. I don't think they're that great. I really don't think this Roma team, at least from what we've seen so far, are all that. Fucking hell, McTominay! He is rubbish! Oh! Like, I give McTominay a lot of grief on Twitter. I do. I came into this game, and I swear on my life, I came into this game wanting McTominay to have a good game so I could praise him and be like, look, look, McTominay had a good game. See, I'm not biased. Look, McTominay had a really good game today. But he's not again. Oh, you missed a second. I don't know when you left, mate. But you've missed a goal. Awful defending by Maguire and Shaw, Lindelof and McTominay. I don't know where Wan-Bissaka went. Wan-Bissaka wins a free kick there. 4-2-3-1 Khalid does not. See, NG, this is where look. Obviously, you're entitled to your opinion, but I disagree because we have been the better team here. We have dominated the game, but the issue is we have Fred and McTominay, not both of them not good enough, playing in arguing the most crucial role in this position in the two central midfields, just DMs. Ref! Go on, Marcus. Cavani. Poor touch. Poor pass. For fuck's sake, Cavani really not. I mean, I've said this all season long about whether it's Rashford, whether it's Greenwood, or whether it is Martial. Our strikers don't get a thing. Our strikers don't get a thing, really. You think what Cavani did for the goal? Massively part of it. Massively part of that goal. Because he got the ball. We don't give the ball to him. And that's the massive issue. All season long, Martial's been starved of service when he's played. When Cavani starts, he's starved of service. Or when Greenwood plays, he's starved of service. The only time that changes is when we have a double pivot of Pogba and either McTominay, Fred or Matic. We have Van der Beek and Bruno in the attacking line alongside either one of Greenwood and Rashford or Martial, and then just someone up top. But with Pogba on the left, Bruno at 10 and Rashford on the right with Cavani up top, the ball doesn't get to our front line quick enough. And by the time it does get to the front line, all their players are back. Don't know why Ed paid 80 million for Maguire. He's only worth 20. I mean, it has to be one of the biggest wastes of money in football history. He's a decent centre-back, Maguire, don't get me wrong. Massively, massively overrated. And massively, massively overpriced. Pogba. 1-2 with Shaw. 4 from Luke Shaw. Well, from Pogba, sorry. We can't keep on passing it to the wing when they have two layers of defence. How is that not a yellow card for a foul on Pogba? Yes, you play the advantage. You go back and give the yellow card. I completely agree. It should be a foul, shouldn't it? Should be a foul. Oh, a yellow card, sorry. And look, the two favourites really to get to the final are currently both. Well, as things stand, heading out the competition. Of course, there is a second leg to go, and of course, second halves in both games as well. But neither team look like they're gonna. Well, Cavani looks like he was not Cavani. Manchester United look like they're gonna win. Well, they should win, but they're not doing it, are they? Greenwood is needed. The thing is, if you take Greenwood on, you bring Greenwood on, who do you bring off? I don't think you can take Cavani off. Take one of Fred and McTominay out, bring Greenwood in, Rashford left, Greenwood right. I don't really think that attack works though. Really. I don't know how much that defence of that attack, sorry, of Rashford, Greenwood and Cavani works. I mean, look, I would love them to prove me wrong, but I think we've seen so often that attack make no difference to us. What I would like to see, and of course, obviously, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, so I would love take this rubbish excuse of a player in McTominay off for Pogba. Where is he? Bring on Rashford out to the put Van der Beek out on the right and put Rashford out left. That's what I would do. Because what this allows, it allows obviously rotation here, making it harder for people to pick up on Donny Van der Beek and Bruno. I mean, same can be said for Pogba. So if Pogba makes a run out to the right wing, Donny Van der Beek can just fill in here. And because these three are so intelligent as footballers, they can do this with ease. But that's what I would like to see. As things stand, do we go through if we win in Roma 1-0? No, we don't. We go out 1-0 on away goals. Because Roma have 2. We can't lose this game. If we lose this game at this point, chances are we're probably out. Fred does well. Go on, Fred. Finds Rashford. Rashford! I don't think Rashford... I've said this a lot. I think Rashford's massively overrated. Maguire. Out to Bruno, is it? Looks for Luke Shaw. Cristante, easy defending. What is going... Right, so goal kick here for Roma. Long ball. Lindelof loses the header. Jacko picks it up. Have we even really tested the goalkeeper since Paul Lopez got taken off? I don't think we have. Like, what's happened? They've been forced into 3 changes and we've just disappeared. Rush should be loaned to Sheffield United because it worked wonders for Dino. I just think... Look, with Cristiano Ronaldo, when he first joined, he was very similar to Rashford to how he is now. He's clearly a very, very good player. But he tried too much. He tried to beat everyone. He tried to score the wonder goal too often. And look, it's been said about so often how how players like Rio Ferdinand, Roy Keane, and Sir Alex Ferguson all started getting into him and be like, sort yourself out. You don't need to do all this. If at the end of the day, you can beat 8 players or you can beat 1. One goal still only counts for 1 goal. And once Ronaldo started knowing when and where to use these tricks instead of trying to do it all the time, that's when he became the world-class player he is. And I think that's the same with Rashford. He tries too much. He tries to beat 3 or 4 players every time, and he's just not needed. Go on, Cavani. Oh, how's he not scored? And again, Cavani. How? What has he done? What's he done? Oh my God. And imagine if that's... Go on, Rashford. How? Pogba's there. Pogba is there. Pass it, Chris Smalling. It's great defending by Chris Smalling, to be fair, but poor from Edison Cavani. And look, obviously, most of you guys know in it, I'm a massive Anthony Martial fan. If that's Martial. Imagine that's Martial. Twitter's gone wild. Fadzil. I'm just about to say that. If that's Martial, Twitter is going mental. They're saying he's awful. He's saying he's this. He's saying he's that. That is horrific from Cavani. And look, McTominay wins the header well over the bar. It's another player now injured for Roma. As we go into half time, I think that's half time. That's half time. So at half time, it's Manchester United 1, Roma 2. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. How are we not winning that game? And look, someone at Brett United on Twitter has summed up McFred pretty much perfectly. He has said McFred is the biggest myth of all time. We beat PSG and everyone decided it worked great in big games and just stopped caring about how they played in any big games after that. I agree. I mean, McTominay again. Horrific. Fred not much better, but he has been better. McTominay, I don't know what he brings. And look, I think, like Fazil said there, Cavani misses, Martial misses that chance at the end Cavani has. We're absolute pelters. But Cavani probably won't get much. Because it's Cavani, he missed the movement. But at the same time, apart from that one chart, well, I mean, how often have we actually got the ball to the attack quickly? We do not look. Cavani, yes, he missed that chance, but look, he's still a good striker. Martial last season showed he was a very good striker. Greenwood, a good striker. There's a reason why all of these strikers are failing this season at Manchester United, and it's not because they're all having bad seasons, because the chance of that is massively slim. It's because, well, if I put this back to normal, bring McTominay back in, put Pogba on. These two are awful. They are so, well, especially him, McTominay. But look, Fred's got the same issue. They are so slow at getting the ball forward. And look, I'm so bored. I am so bored of doing this same old example. Time after time after time. It's Maguire. So we'll go from a goal kick. Because we always go back to the goalkeeper. So it goes to David De Gea. He'll pass it to Maguire. Maguire will get the ball, will run it out. Like, oh look, I'm Harry Maguire. I'm some elite ball playing centre back. But when it comes to making this pass. Where does he go? Back to Victor Lindelof, who then does the exact same thing, dribbles it. Oh, look, I'm Victor Lindelof. Woohoo, woohoo. Guess you signed up to Tipping Point. I assume you, Lucy. I mean, it's probably not a great shout because you're a bit dumb. Joking. Anyway, actually about football. Then so when Lindelof gets it in line with Maguire, what happens? We'll go to McTominay. Half the time McTominay won't even look up. It's just, I've got the ball. Wan-Bissaka. And then Wan-Bissaka will probably then go back to Lindelof, who's offered himself round here. And it probably goes back to McTominay. Then it goes to Fred. Then back to Maguire. Shaw then makes the run. And by the time we then get it to Bruno, who might come in now and pick it up. Bruno's come out of the attacking position. If we swap these back to how they have been playing today. We've got 11 players to try and beat with the ball. And it's just never going to happen, is it? Lucy's new interests are music, musical theatre and media production, and she now plays netball according to Tipping Point. Ooh, I mean, interesting interest there, Lucy. I don't know how we're losing either. But I mean, it's frustrating that we're losing despite, well, in our opinion, being fairly dominant in the game. But at the same time, you can take a little bit of optimism from that. Thinking, we're saying, we are dominating the game. We are the better team here. We can come back and win this game still. And that's what we need to hold on to. These are like Sevilla all over again in the first half. Yeah, dominating, being the better team. But, I mean, Cavani didn't take his chance. And we're not defending well enough, are we? But at the same time, let's be real here. Is it a penalty? I don't think so. I think it's a penalty, to be honest. Do ya? I don't think it is. I mean, look, I think this is partly the issue. We don't know the rules anymore, do we? Really, about handball, because then with the amount of penalties like that, well, penalties that we should have had this season, if that's a penalty, is unreal. Like I said, Callum Hudson-Odoi against Chelsea. I remember Connor Cody had it. We had one against, we had one against Arsenal, I believe, last season. I mean, Arsenal have had about 5 this season of that. It's just like the one against PSG during the round of 16. I can't remember it, to be honest. Unless you mean when Manchester United played them. I don't think it is. But yeah, like I said, how do we not... The fact that we don't know, that's the worrying bit, innit? Like, we've seen things like that not given all season long, but then at the same time, we've seen them given. There's no consistency. Here's the second goal. Lindelof doesn't do well enough. Fred, I don't know what Maguire's doing. Maguire and Luke Shaw trying to play an offside trap. Maguire especially just doesn't do it, does it? Maguire's played the offside trap. I don't know why he's tried. Why has he played the offside trap there, Maguire? Just fucking mark your man. And Dzeko, look, he stumbles it in, Dzeko. Right, boys, we lose tonight, but I'm not watching Man United for the rest of the season. He's 6'5", and you expect him to have his hands by his side while sliding in. I mean, it's one of them ones where, because the rules are so ambiguous, we can all have different opinions, and none of us are going to be right, are we? Well, actually, I'm pretty sure the rule says we're right. I mean, look, I can't tell if it gets a deflection off of Pogba before it hits his hand. If it gets a deflection off Pogba, it's definitely not a penalty. If it doesn't, then it's up to the referee. I don't think it is. But look, we're 2-1 down here at Old Trafford. We go into the second half. We need to find at least an equaliser. Look, if we keep a clean sheet in Rome and we win this and we draw this game, well, we win 1-0 in Rome and we draw this game, we're through. We just have to. We can't lose this game. If we lose this game, I think we're probably out, because I don't see us going to Roma scoring 2 or 3 goals. Is there a replay? Yeah, it's 2-legged, but of course there's away goals. So if Roma hold on to a 2-1 win, we have to go to Rome and score 2. Cavani should put the sitter away. I completely agree, Irish callers. And we were saying in the chat, if that's Pogba, no, that's Martial, sorry, who misses that chance. Twitter's all over him. But look, I'm going to quickly go get myself a drink. So I'll be back in 5 seconds. I'll leave you guys with the predictions. At the moment, absolutely everyone's fucked, apart from Roma fan, who put their prediction in at 1-0, who said that Man United would win this game 3-2. So who knows? Anyway, I'll be right back. It'll be interesting to see, will Ole Gunnar Solskjaer make changes for this second half? Like, I think we need to make changes, but I don't think we will. I really don't think we will make changes. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will stick it out, because, look, he will see us having the loads of the ball, look, majority of the game has been spent in their half. So they're going to be like, wow, we're dominant the game. We're just unlucky. So we'll stick with it. When realistically, like has been the case in 99.999999999999999 games, well, percent of the time, with McTominay and Fred, we do not get the ball to our front players. It just doesn't get there. Or when it does, it's about 3 minutes too slow getting there. These teams are well drilled. These teams, as soon as they lose the ball, they are getting back into position. So us fucking dilly-dallying on the ball is ridiculous because we let them do that. You have to be quick. Again, that when you win the ball back, get the ball forward and try and attack. And look, if you do that, and unfortunately they manage to defend it or whatever, then obviously at that point, then you start trying to play it through them. But we don't do that. We just try and pass it around them, let them get back, and then just, don't worry, we'll still pass it around them. Whatever happens, we need to take a lead to the second leg. Well, like, I'm not quite. Look, it would be great to take a lead. Don't get me wrong, and obviously that is the aim. But a draw, and then go beat them in Rome. That's all we need, really. No changes. It's fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Look, realistically, this is when you should take off McTominay, put Pogba in midfield, alongside Fred. Well, in my opinion, I would go with Fred. And then bring on a Greenwood, bring on a Donny van der Beek, bring on a Jan James even, a Diallo, and just go for it. Instead of, no, we'll stick it out. Because, I mean, this game will definitely change, wouldn't it? Because we don't always play this exact style. And you can see how they've lined up for the second half. It's defensive. Well, that was for Roma. They started this game, well, this second half, with a flat back four. I'm fucking up this timer. There we go. Timer sorted. Yes, I can. 15-year-old boys, 5 or 7 in the Australian women's team. Was it not 7? No change. You can see that. Can you see that? If that's true. Not right now. No subs. Nice. We're still playing with 6 defenders. Exactly. I will make the change in the 80th minute and expect Van der Beek to do wonders. For fuck's sake, give him more time. Mate, you've taken the words right out of my mouth, and this is the infuriation we as Manchester United fans has to deal with. We all agree with this. Not one of us has sat there thinking, McTominay, Fred, having great games. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is. I don't see why we do it. Because we are a clearly better team when we play with Pogba in midfield and Donny van der Beek playing as well. So we're so much better of a team, but we don't do it. Nice long ball from Maguire, looking for Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Perez just wants it more. I just don't see how you can look at that first half from Fred and McTominay. Fucking hell, Maguire, what the fuck is that? And think, yeah, let's keep it the same. Here is Hendrik Mkhitaryan for Roma, puts it across. Bruno Perez. Oh, we just about deal with it. Bruno Perez. I don't get what kind of game will Ollie start Van der Beek. He can't start in the Premier League, can't start in Europa League. I think we will start him in pre-season. Let's hope. Let's hope he starts then. We don't know. Go on, find Cavani. Go on, Cavani. Top bins, Cavani. Great finish. Big goal. Big goal there for Edison Cavani. United Live. You know the rules. I'll give you another chance. But don't put the don't put goals or whatever into the chat before we see him live. Oh no. It could be offside. I think Cavani might be offside. Chris Smalling might just be keeping him on. He might just be keeping him on, but I think that's very close for Cavani. It's an incredible finish by Cavani into the top corner. It's an incredible finish by Cavani. Oh no, it counts, it's alright. Karsdorp. I don't know who the number 14 is. Pogba. The Fred. Pogba. Oh, ref! Off! What? A yellow? A yellow? How is that not a red? I mean, we'll see it again. Send him off. Send him off. Send him off. Send him off. He just showed Ollie. Ref! The Villa for Roma has been booked. That's a follow-through tackle. Yeah. Hits him high up on the knee. Send him off. Welcome back, Fortnite, mate. Wan-Bissaka. Lindelof. That's not a yellow on Pogba. What? Go on, Paul. What? United Live. Final chance. Stop putting stuff in the game about the game before we see it. Fucking ridiculous, isn't it? Fred won the ball, but couldn't bring it down, so it was out for a throw-in. It wasn't the score. I know, but just anything in general, really. Pogba wasn't hold back twice when we were counter-attacking. No yellow for them. But yeah, exactly. I mean, we said it in the first half. Pogba was going forward. We played the advantage, and I think you might have said it yourself. How does that not get pulled back? How does that player not get pulled back for a yellow card? Same there. How does Pogba get yellow carded? Yeah, he touched the goalkeeper a little bit, but he's fucking running full speed. He kind of uses his arm to kind of like stop him, doesn't he? Mkhitaryan is balled him. Also, that's not how you spell Mkhitaryan. Here's Wan-Bissaka into Rashford. To Lindelof. Maguire. Dodgy first touch, but deals with it. Much quicker here from Manchester United. Pogba. Lovely ball to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw puts it across. Cavani's missed a sitter! How was he missed? Brilliant from Luke Shaw. Found Cavani, and that is awful. That is awful. What? Oh no! How's he missed? What's he missed? Cavani should have a hat trick. Thomas Partey's been sent off. Or no, or Ceballos, sorry. I don't know who. Pogba. Fred. Out to Wan-Bissaka. Danny Ceballos has been sent off for Arsenal. What's he done here? What? That is the worst red card I've ever seen. Go on, Bruno. Lovely. Travella ball in. Great defending. For those who aren't watching the Arsenal game, Danny Ceballos has just been sent off for running when Parejo and Parejo puts a challenge in. Danny Ceballos is running, and because Danny Ceballos is running to get the ball, but when Parejo slid in, he's accidentally stood on his foot. All but Parejo's fault. Ceballos has done nothing wrong. It's been sent off. Referees fucked it. I know because it's a second yellow. It can't be checked. It's not a yellow card in general. It's not a foul. I don't think it's a foul at all. Oh, poor. Here comes Chris Smalling. Smalling's on a run. Pogba need a cut. What? A haircut? What? Cavani finds Pogba. Ball from Pogba. I mean, look, I don't care what you can put in whatever you want about the Arsenal game, just not this game. Here comes Fred. Fred into Pogba. Lovely ball from Fred into Pogba. Find McTominay. What the fuck was McTominay? Well, I don't know if McTominay was trying to put it across the box or what. Bruno puts the ball in. McTominay over the bar. Such a good second half here from Manchester United. Much better than the first. Why is McTominay not shot? So Fred gave it out to Pogba. Brilliant. And look. No look up. He's just trying to put it across the box. Hoping Cavani's going to be there. I don't know. I think it's harsh saying he should do better there. But I don't know. Wan-Bissaka. Diawara. Of course, Roma can't actually make any. He needs to try to pass it because it was on his weaker foot. Yeah. I mean, interestingly enough, of course, Roma can't now make any more substitutes. Of course, while you in the Europa League you are allowed to make 5 substitutes. They you can only make you can only have 3 slots of subs. So because Roma had made all 3 changes at different times, they count that takes up each their 3 substitute slots. If they had made, you can only do 5 if you do it. You make 3 sets of subs, for example. 4 from Pogba, if that makes sense. So you'd have to bring on like two at once, and then 3 at once, and then 1. Carstor puts the ball in. McTominay, awful clearance, but is that for a corner? Is Pogba playing the number 10 role now? Well, what he's kind of doing is he's kind of floating, isn't he? He's kind of if we kind of put this back into some sort of formation. What Pogba's kind of doing. He's kind of coming inside. Bruno's going back, like moving around. It's very, very it's very floating. Like that's kind of what it is. If we're being like real, so Pogba's coming in field to float. When Pogba does that, Bruno will go out wide or vice versa. Rashford, of course, is playing as the right winger, but trying to be direct and come inside. What a ball. Here comes Roma. Maguire deals with Dzeko fairly well, but Dzeko has the ball. Smalling over the bar. Howie, Charlie. Maguire, play him in. Thank God nothing happens. Corner here for Arsenal. Pepe puts the ball in. Roddy comes out flapping at it. Smith Rowe volleys. Rob Holding shot is blocked. I think they're rotating regularly so that Rome. Yeah, and G, bang on, mate. Bang on. That's exactly what they're doing. I mean, you can see out here now, Pogba's back out on the left. Ball out wide looking for Wan-Bissaka. Poor ball. And Bruno Perez will just knock it out for a throw-in. Bruno. McTominay. Lindelof. Maguire. Sure. Good play here from Roma, but McTominay. Bloody hell, McTominay. What are you doing, mate? He gets away with it. Fred out to Luke Shaw. Bruno. Rashford. Shaw. Smalling yellow. Go on, Smalling. Get one more yellow. Do it for the boys, Chris. Do it for the boys. Fred. Lindelof. Where's the subs? He won't make subs, especially now it's 2-2. Are we in Rome next Thursday? Yeah. Nice ball. Mkhitaryan's in here. Looks to put it across. Lindelof does well. Come on, United. Can we score more than 3 if we continue this performance? Mkhitaryan is getting balled. I mean, he's always been balling, isn't he? Here comes Villarreal. Good save by Leno. Any predictions on? Well, you know, that Roma fan channel. He said 3-2 at 1-1. That's on, but apart from that, no. No one predicted Roma to score 2. I saw a Pellegrini free kick or something. Not today, you haven't. The goal kick to Manchester United. Luke Shaw did well there, defensively. Lindelof. He goes across the shore. Fred. To Pogba. Nice play there from Manchester United. Pogba goes first time to Cavani. Great ball. Really good play there from Fred and Pogba. Well, and Cavani, of course. Luke Shaw. Shaw into Pogba. Bruno. Bruno. Lovely ball out to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. Cavani! Come on! Shamon! Come on! 3-2 Manchester United. And it's awful goalkeeping. Brilliant football from Manchester United. It fell to Wan-Bissaka. And it's not a great shot by Wan-Bissaka. I think the goalkeeper probably should hold it. And Cavani just taps it in. And Cavani could have 4. Bruno, lovely ball out to Wan-Bissaka. Awful defended by Chris Smalling. Awful. Chris Smalling is... Thank you, Chris Smalling. Thank you, Chris Smalling. Awful from Chris Smalling there. Not only does he keep Wan-Bissaka onside, he also is the only man keeping Cavani onside. And 3-2. Anyone predict 3-2? If we go back to the predictions, Roma fan channel said 3-2. And look, we said we didn't really test this new goalkeeper when he came on. Now we are, and we've seen he's not great, is he? He's not great. Oh, shame. I got rid of my Smalling picture. So at the start of the season, obviously, when he was here, I had to make a graphic for Chris Smalling. I got rid of it. That really is a shame. But here comes Roma. Perez puts the ball into the box. Maguire heads clear. Bruno, lovely ball into Fred. And Fred brings it out. Nice ball out to Edison Cavani. Pogba's making a run. Rashford's out on the right, but rubbish pass from Cavani. Just gives the ball away. Can we score more? Come on, lads. Get 2 more. Come on. Could you make him one? I mean, not right now, but... I mean, good save by De Gea. There you go. Chris Smalling, he's pretty much part. He's been pretty much part of our attack today. So we'll just put him there. We'll put Chris Smalling there. Bring Henderson on to piss off Roma. Why would that piss off Roma? Rashford, Fred, Bruno. Go on, Bruno. Rubbish balling. Chris Smalling actually does some defending for Roma. And it's a foul by Bruno. Pogba is vital for us. He is. He's a great player. Great. I can see why he frustrates people, but look, when he's at his best, when he's playing like he has today, he's an incredible player, isn't he? Put Smalling at the Roma logo. Just like that. There we go. There was a good chance there by Luke Shaw, but his shot was palmed out by the keeper. There we go. Chris Smalling. Because he's rubbish. So goalkeeper and he's better than I don't think. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that would quite piss him off. Let's bring Arsenal score penalty. Wow. I mean, look, that is a crucial penalty for Arsenal. Go on, Marcus. What the fuck is that? Rashford puts it across. Cavani misses the flick. Look, that is a crucial goal. What? Penalty? Pepe scored the penalty, so it is 2-1 to Villarreal in the Arsenal game. But Manchester United have a penalty. It's Smalling again. Chris Smalling, he's had a shocker today, isn't he? Look, it's going to VAR. Bruno's taking it. Bruno's got the ball. He's like, I'm taking this, boys. Come on. Look, it checks over. It's given as a penalty. Bruno Fernandes will take it. Bruno doesn't miss, does he? Bruno doesn't miss. He puts the ball down. Takes a step. Is he going to do the hop, skip and a jump? Go on, Bruno. Deep breath by Bruno Fernandes. Come on, Bruno. He doesn't jump. He just slams it into the top corner. Boo! Manchester United 4. Roma 2. Look how much it means to Paul Pogba. And Chris Smalling has had a shocker. Chris Smalling. What a guy. Thank you, Chris Smalling. Thank you, Chris Smalling. He'll finish 5-2. Watch. Look, if Bruno, I want Bruno. Let's make it 6. 6-2. But Bruno and Cavani hat tricks. Let's see it. That's not a penalty, but since they got a penalty for it, it's one of those things where look, he does clatter him. He does clatter him. So in that sense, it is a penalty. Like, Chris Smalling's gone for the ball, has completely missed it and completely taken out, what's his name? Taken out Cavani. So in that sense, I think it's a penalty. Cavani looks like he's coming off. Take Rashford off. Or actually, I don't know. We have Liverpool in the week, don't we? On the weekend. So if Cavani's going to play in that game, I would take Cavani off and just save him for the Liverpool game. If he's not going to play, then just take Rashford off. Rashford's not had a good game. Cavani's missed chances for sure. He could have 4 goals today. Let Bruno and Van der Beek play together. Yeah. And what the annoying bit is that the fact we're now going to win this game, which is fantastic, of course it is. That will vindicate Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Oh, lovely play from Manchester United here. Fred, Pogba, Bruno. Lovely ball up from Pogba to Wan-Bissaka. Finds Cavani. Nice 1-2. Cavani just can't get through, but Cavani picks it back up. Finds McTominay. Shaw's made a good run out wide. Cavani's in here! What a block! Oh, Cavani nearly had another. Lindelof. Bruno. Wan-Bissaka. Pogba. Look, in this second half, we've really shown our class. Second half massacre from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I mean, we've definitely been better in the second half. I mean, we do just play. We are just a 10 times better second half team, aren't we? Really good defending there by Ibanez, or I don't know how to pronounce his name. Cavani could score from this corner. He could. I don't think he will, but he could. Come on, Eddie. Give it to Eddie Cavani. Pass him the ball and he'll score all the goals. Bruno puts the ball into the box. Pogba! It's 5! It's Paul Pogba! Come on! Bruno Fernandes! What a game he's having! Pogba makes it 5! And Roma are on the floor. Surely this is surely we can't lose this now. I don't know who he's dancing with. Probably Boy on the bench. Bruno, lovely ball in, and Pogba. Come on. What happened to Pogba doesn't perform on in big games? Chris Smalling misses the header. Chris Smalling misses the header. Pogba's Smalling's man. Smalling's had a shocker. Rashford's off, and Greenwood's on. Yeah, Villarreal have also now down to 10. So that's huge for Arsenal. Now they're both a man down. And look, Arsenal coming back into it. They've got the all-in crucial away goal. It sets up for an exciting second leg, especially if they can get another one. Wan-Bissaka wins the ball, ref! That's killed the tie. The tie is dead. Tie is dead. Another mishead. Chris Smalling today. Ball comes into the box. Maguire heads clear. Cavani. Just Pogba. Shaw finds Fred. I think Fred's had a much better second half. McTominay's been better in the second half, but not as good. Lovely ball, Cavani! Oh, come on. Maguire and Lindelof saved by Smalling. Yeah, all three of them had a competition of who's the biggest clown. Incredible ball again though by Bruno Fernandes. Uh, too far out from Cavani. Yeah, it was always an audacious effort, but when you're winning 5-2, it doesn't really matter, does it? Here is Cavani, finds Bruno, finds Luke Shaw, back to Bruno. Bruno's running the game today. Lovely ball into Greenwood. Greenwood, oh poor pass. Fred, oh rubbish from Fred. Manchester United versus Arsenal and Chelsea to get into the Champions League final. I mean, look, the English clubs showing their dominance, really. Of course, Arsenal aren't there yet. I mean, we're not, theoretically and realistically, we're not there yet. Although we should definitely make it after tonight. But look, I think Arsenal, look, they go into the Emirates. Look, they go there a goal down, but I think they have the advantage having the away goal. Remember to thank Smalling later, guys. Managers is important. Yeah, Chris Smalling's had a great game for us. Here is Perez, puts the ball into the box. Maguire heads clear. Versus Arsenal, we haven't beat them for quite some time. Well, we haven't, I agree. But I mean, look, I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel about it if we played Arsenal, to be honest. And what, like, it'd be funny if we got there and beat them. But at the same time, bloody hell, I don't think I could cope. Why Matic instead of Van der Beek? Who's surprised? Who is surprised by it? Let's just hope it's for McTominay. If we get one or two more goals in this game, can you do the Arsenal? No, I won't be. I do the Man United games. I don't look. I keep an eye on the Arsenal I'll keep an eye on the Arsenal game like I have tonight. But I'm not doing the Arsenal game over the United one. I always do United one because as unrealistic as possible, Roma could come to Old Trafford, beat us 3-0 and go through. At this rate, or whatever. Here's Luke Shaw. Fred. To Bruno. Fred again. Nice play from Fred. Gives it to Shaw. Maguire. Into Lindelof. McTominay. Just goes to fucking Fred. He just doesn't pass forward, does he? Oh yes, yeah. Sorry, yeah. If we go to Roma, and then they just beat us 3-0, they're through, aren't they? So they've got the 2 away goals. Wan-Bissaka into McTominay. McTominay into Pogba. Lovely play. McTominay found Pogba. He finds Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood. McTominay. Greenwood. Back to McTominay. Wan-Bissaka. Fouled! And it's a free kick to Manchester United. Fred's coming off. Honestly, this bias towards McTominay is so bad, McTominay. And Matic comes on. Hopefully, what we'll see here is we'll see McTominay go a bit more forward and get forward a lot more. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer having a word there. Ball comes in. Pogba doesn't win the first ball, but it's out for a corner to Manchester United. So if we'll just update the team here. So Greenwood is on there, and Matic is on there. So Bruno will take this corner. Ball comes in by Bruno Fernandes. At the back post, McTominay misses the header. And it's It's a free kick to Roma for a foul by McTominay. I mean, this second half has been such a better performance. 4 goals in this second half. Much, much better. Pellegrini gives it back to Morante. Back to Pellegrini. He's starting to try and play it out from the back himself. He's had enough of it. Bruno looking for his first hat-trick. I mean, at this rate, he could get it. Pogba. Cavani. Back to Pogba. Bruno! What the fuck is that? Not great there by Bruno. Should do better. Come on, dig deep and score one more goal. If we look, checking around the grounds, Arsenal are 2-1 down still as they hit. Sorry, I should say the 90th minute. Look, it's not a great result for Arsenal, 2-1 down, but look, that one away goal is huge. They take it back to the Emirates. They win 1-0. They're through. They get to the final. So look, why they're not in an amazing position? It could be worse. So I wouldn't be too concerned if you're an Arsenal fan at the moment. And of course, obviously, we are 5-2 up. Look at the stats. Domination, really, from us. And look, if you think about the goals, massively avoidable. We have been the dominant side today, and we should win it. Both of the red cards, good for us. They won't be able to play in the final. No, they will. Both of them will be able to, because they're only because they weren't straight reds. They were both second yellows. What a pass from Cavani to Greenwood. Greenwood, goal! Greenwood. It's Greenwood with the 6th. What a pass from Cavani. Greenwood added 6. I mean, it's not great. It's not great goalkeeping, is it, at all? Oh, it's awful goalkeeping. It's awful goalkeeping. It's awful goalkeeping. But we don't care. It's Manchester United 6. Roma 2. And we've embarrassed them here at Old Trafford in this second half. One more goal for 7. Come on. One more. Come on. I just can't get enough. If we still can't break the semi-final jinx, I'm speechless. Yeah, if we lose now, if we lose in Rome, sack him. Sack him on the spot. We can't lose. We can't lose 4-0 in Rome, can we? My birthday's this day next month. Well, we'll try and remember. United Live, I'm sure. I don't know if there'll be a stream on 29th of April. If we have of May, sorry. If there is a stream, then I'll wish you a happy birthday. I'll try and remember. It's a great goal by Edison Cavani. And Roma have been taught a footballing lesson today. And look, big shout out to this man, Chris Smalling. If it weren't for him today, we wouldn't have won today. And he'd been so convincing, giving us countless goals. Thanks to his sheer lack of incompetency. Brilliant. And what a ball from Matic. Out to Bruno. Bruno! Oh, he could have went himself. He tried to go into Pogba, but couldn't find it. Couldn't find him. Should have went alone. Well, look, if we play on the Saturday or the Sunday or the Thursday, I wish you a happy birthday. My birthday was 2 days ago. Well, NG, happy birthday for 2 days ago or 1 day ago, whenever it was. I hope you had a good one. So Juan Mata coming on for Bruno Fernandes. Look, I'm not too mad. Actually, I would prefer Mata to come on than Van der Beek. Because, look, if Van der Beek came on, I'd just be pissed off because I think he's just taking the piss. With Mata, it's just, look, he needs to play sometime, doesn't he? To justify putting him on the bench and his massive wage. So I'm not mad about it, no. 3 years birthday with COVID now, Lamau. Not great. Look, soon. Look, it'll be over soon, I'm sure, and then we can get back to normal. Today is one of them games where you just would love fans to be in there. Imagine 6-2. What a game that would be. Wan-Bissaka, Greenwood. And look, I can see another goal coming. Matic. Out to Pogba. Lovely ball looking for Shaw. Chris Smalling sees it out for a throw-in. So 2 minutes of added time here. How has Aubameyang not scored? Arsenal should be rack level. Great chance for Aubameyang. I think Arteta and Arsenal will be fine though. I think they will qualify. I think they will get to the final with us. Matic, lovely ball into Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood. Honestly, Matic has come on and has been our best defensive midfielder, and he's played 5 minutes. Obviously, it's not as easy. He has. Well, what am I trying to say? Obviously, he's played shorter time, so he has more time to look good. But in the 3 seconds he's been on the pitch, he's been much better. He's moving the ball quicker. With Matic, he can play it one touch if he needs. With Fred and McTominay, I don't feel like they can really as much. Maybe in the UK, but in Malaysia the government is shit. I mean, look, I wish you the best. I mean, the British government have acted really quick with the vaccine, haven't we? I mean, once we're all vaccinated, obviously there'll be more to go around because we're just taking them all, aren't we? Really, poor ball in there by Greenwood. McTominay absolutely shrugged away by someone, I don't know who. Lindelof. And it's full time here at Old Trafford. It's Manchester United 6, Roma 2. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer midweek said he hasn't watched much of Roma today. Watched much to Roma. Roma won, very happy about it. I think he's proven why they didn't have to. 6-2. Absolutely blown away Roma today. 8-goal thriller, you're right. And look, that should see us through. Do you think we should use Bruno in the second leg? Absolutely not. Second leg? Well, it's like Ralph Sociedad. This would be a similar, pretty much what I'd play in the second leg. Williams in. Eric Bailly and Twanzebe. Tellez has to play. Wow. Matic and Van der Beek. Mata at 10. Ahmad. What's his name? James. And Greenwood. That would pretty much be my team for the next game. I mean, I don't think we should start pretty much any first teamers. But realistically, Williams, first teamer last season. At points this season, Bai's been a first teamer. Tellez, easily good enough to be first team. Twanzebe has proven himself to be very good. These two, in Matic and Van der Beek, obviously, very, very. That team is more than good enough still. You have I would say this team could do well. They might not win the game, but I reckon they could still win it. Like I was saying, first teamer last year, Williams. We don't really know what he's like this year, but was first teamer last year. Bailly, throughout this season, we're saying Bailly could be our first choice centre back alongside Maguire. Twanzebe shown himself to be very, very good against PSG and so on. No, don't worry, mate. It's no worries. Tellez, fantastic when he's played. Really, not given him enough game time. He has to play. Matic and Van der Beek. We know Van der Beek at least is very, very good. Hasn't been given enough time. Like we've said so often this season, why is Van der Beek not playing? Put him in. Matic, I thought he looked alright when he came on. It'll be interesting to see how he gets on if he does play him. And look, realistically, I don't think he could do too badly. Dan James, he's a workhorse, isn't he? He'll get backwards and forwards, help out Williams, help out defensively. Mata, he's playing. Roma, look, they're not great, are they? Roma really aren't that good. I think when Mata can get by. Ahmad, let's see what he's about. And Greenwood up top, give him chances and we'll see how he gets on. Swap Diallo and James. Diallo is a right winger. Dan James is a left winger. No more semi-final jinx. Manchester United, well, look, we're definitely in the final now, surely. I mean, Villa football, you make an interesting point. I've always thought Dan James is a left winger. Up until this season. This season, I've opened my eyes. Dan James, look, he's so bad in front of goal. So bad. He can't play off the left because he can't. He's right-footed. I don't think he has much of a left foot. So he has to play off the right for me. So he can actually put crosses in. We are into the final. Job almost done. And yes, it is almost done. And that's the key word. While we are we should be in the final. It would be nice. It would be nice to go and play the team that I just put out there. Are we going to do it? No. It would be a bit disrespectful, wouldn't it? But realistically, I think you can change about pretty much the whole back four. I think maybe you stick with McFred. Maybe you put either one of. Maybe you do start a Cavani and a Greenwood. But I don't think you need the team that we're putting. Well, I'm going to be putting back on the screen now. No, he's finished the game. Greenwood. Cavani. So that's how that's how we. No, it's not. I'll put it back to the full team because that team hardly played. Right. We can still do a double. We can't do a double, mate. United is only good at one thing. It's the only one. I mean, yeah, I've heard about the horrific stuff going on in India right now. Look, I wish you the best, and hope you stay safe, mate. From what I've heard, it's terrible what's going on over there in India, and like I said, I wish you the very, very best. What double can we win? Just go to Roma and win 2-0 to make it 8-2 for jokes. I mean, yeah, I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would love that. Phil Jones' goal to make it 7-2. That would be a moment of dreams, wouldn't it? Phil Jones actually scoring for once as well. Mental. Right. So what we'll do, we'll start sorting out the player ratings. No, the Europa League and the Super Cup. Super Cup doesn't count for this year. Super Cup doesn't count for this year, mate. Super Cup don't count for this year. Super Cup would be a trophy for next season if we win it. It's like when Liverpool was trying to say they did like the treble when they won the Champions League, the Premier League, and the League Cup because they won it over 2 seasons. Like, guess in the bin, mate. No, the Premier League, not the League Cup, and the Super Cup. You meant the doubles by saying Europa and Super Cup. That's not first. They don't. It's different seasons, isn't they? They're different seasons. Phil Jones ran onto the empty field with a ball and kicked it into the net. The system accidentally counted it as a goal, though it is after the full time 7-2. I mean, like the Bruno free penalty against Brighton. It's Roma. Let's get the team up. It's that one. There we go. Player ratings. There we go. So no, but technically before pre-season. No, it's not. It's like 3 games into the season. Because if you remember, the Community Shield is before the season. Super Cup is after. It's a few games in. So what do we make? We were actually good the whole game. This game didn't actually play up to them. Well, what do we all make of that game? For me, look, while we dominate proceedings really throughout, I don't think we were good enough in the first half. I think it's the same problems we continue to see. That double pivot, just too slow, not getting the ball forward to our front line anywhere near quick enough. And it lets us down time after time after time after time again. Cavani could have scored 4, yeah. I mean, look, we missed some chances that, we should have scored. Like you said, Cavani had 2 great chances which he missed. But look, at the end of the day, we got it over the line. And that's the important thing. And I think there's 3 key players in this win today. It's Bruno Fernandes, it's Paul Pogba, and it's Edison Cavani. Them 3 today were exceptional. And I think that second half performance shows why this idea that we need a striker is fucking ridiculous. If we needed a striker, we wouldn't have just won that game 6-2 with Cavani scoring twice and getting, 2 assists and won the penalty? Right, Pogba's talking now. I'm bored of what Pogba's saying. Basically, he's just saying, look, we came out, we were much better in the second half. We made I was gonna get to it anyway. You look at the goals we conceded today. They're mistakes. It's not like Roma ever really carved us open, did they? We were utterly dominant in that game, and that's what we want. I think. Look, we were the better team throughout, weren't we? We conceded. Well, we made 2 mistakes. Even with them 2 mistakes, is it a penalty? that's up to your interpretation. I don't think it was. Ollie should do this as a master plan in the second leg. Tell Phil to run to the pitch 10 minutes into the match as a streaker. Brilliant performance would be historical if it was in the UCL. Bruno Fernandes today. What a game. And this idea that Bruno Fernandes doesn't show up in big games. Well, what? Absolutely sublime today. Absolutely sublime. What we'll do quickly, we'll go to who scored. No, I do like to have a look at who scored and see what they're saying about the play ratings and whatever. Bruno Fernandes given a 9.9. Cavani a 10. Says it all, doesn't it, really? Pogba 8.1. There we go. So, look, these are the who scored ratings. Look at Bruno. We'll look at what he did today. 2 shots on target. Obviously, got 2 goals. Look, he's constantly on the ball here. What? 6 key passes. 6 key passes. Fantastic. He was just brilliant today. He really, really was. And look, Cavani as well. I mean, look, 3 key passes for a striker. Play that hardly gets any of the ball. 4 shots on target. Should have scored more. Just fantastic today. Both of them 2 goals and 2 assists. Absolutely brilliant. Fred gets to 6.6. Well, we'll get on to the player ratings in a minute. In a mo. I mean, what you guys let me know what you thought of the game today. Of course, as you'd probably expect, no one predicted a 6-2 win. Rashford should be rested for the rest of the season if I was Ollie. I don't think Rashford's fully fit. I've said this so many times. I don't think he was great today. I thought he was off the pace. I don't think he's a right winger. I don't. I think Greenwood is much better out there than Rashford, but we have to play Rashford. And if we're playing Pogba off the right, that's where he has to play. Season tally, Bruno Fernandes has 26 goals. He's transformed this Manchester United team, hasn't he? He has absolutely transformed this Manchester United team. He's what we have been missing for so long. He's just perfect, isn't he? He's a goal scorer, he creates, and he's a leader. He's a brilliant player. Mason Greenwood could be United's Super 7 in the years. No, he won't be our Super Sub for years to come. He'll be our starting striker for years to come. You have to remember, how good is he right now? Mason Greenwood, how good is he? He's only a teenager still. He will be our number 9 for years to come. And Manchester United, look, he'll be in the final. Who was the closest and gets the honourable mention? What for? For man of the match? I don't know who's going to be man of the match. It's one of them two. You know what? We'll get onto it. But I know who I'm going to give man of the match to. So, David De Gea. What are we saying for David De Gea? I thought David De Gea, he had a quiet game. He made one good save to Dzeko. None of the guys he had really much chance about. He went the right way for the penalty, but you don't expect your goalkeeper to save a penalty. Especially, who was the closest? It would have to be Roma fan. Roma fan, at least he said Roma would score twice. So, in that sense, I guess he's right. So Roma fan will get the honourable mention. Look, he conceded 2. He made a good save. I don't think I can get with 6 being average. He didn't have much to do. I can't give him any higher than a 6. He conceded 2 as well. While I don't think either of them were his fault, he didn't keep a clean sheet, which I'm quite lenient. If you get a clean sheet, I like to give you a 7. He didn't get a clean sheet. I have to give him a 6. Wan-Bissaka, I thought he was very good. He got I don't know if that will count an assist, but nearly scored, and obviously Cavani scored the rebound. Defensively, I thought he went missing for the second goal, but apart from that, I thought he was all right, and I'm happy to give Wan-Bissaka a 7. Lindelof and Maguire. You're going for an 8 for Wan-Bissaka. Maybe 7 or an 8. Wan-Bissaka. No, sorry, Lindelof and Maguire. 5s each. I don't think they were great. 2 poor goals. I don't know what they're both doing for the second goal. Maguire. Well, no, sorry. Lindelof should make a challenge, make him win the ball. I think he does make the tackle, but doesn't win the ball. Just lets the ball go. Is poor. And Maguire's trying to play an offside trap in his own box. Fucking ludicrous. And it cost us the goals, but it didn't matter today. Luke Shaw, very similar to Wan-Bissaka for me, 7. They didn't screw up. That's the reason I gave a 7.5. I would say they screwed up. If you're talking Lindelof and Maguire, I would say they screwed up for the second goal. This midfield double pivot, fucking hell. Shaw a 7, yeah, I agree with Shaw a 7. What am I giving to fucking McTominay? He was useless again today. And like I said when I was watching the game, I came into this game wanting McTominay to have a great game. I wanted it to be like, wow, McTominay, fantastic today. He wasn't. He was rubbish again. He was rubbish again. He's so bad, isn't he, McTominay? I'm giving him 4. And I'm going to give Fred a 6. I thought the second half Fred was much better. I think he moves the ball quicker than McTominay. I think McTominay's rubbish. I really, really do. Look, I thought Fred was better in the second half. Look, you saw my reaction. You saw the reaction when I saw him. Fred was coming off instead of McTominay. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Because Fred is so much better than McTominay again today. And I just don't understand this clear bias from Ollie towards McTominay, because he's not good enough, in my opinion. Yeah. McTominay is loved, but he's not very good, is he? He's not good enough. He's not at the required level for me to play for Manchester United. And look, I would love him to be, but he's just not, in my opinion. Rashford, 6. I thought he was quiet today, Rashford. I can't think of much he did wrong. I think, look, just the same old from Rashford. I think at times he's infuriating, but in moments he can create something. I thought he put a few good balls in. Nearly scored. Not nearly scored, sorry. Nearly assisted Cavani. Obviously, it was his ball into the box that won us the penalty. He was alright. Like I said, I don't think he's fully fit. He's not training loads. He's playing out of position out on the right. It's what it is. It is what it is with Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Now, I'm just thinking, is it a 9 or a 10 for Bruno? I don't know. For me, it has to be a 9 or a 10 for Bruno and Cavani, and 8 or a 9 for Pogba. You know what? 10 for Bruno, 9 for Pogba, 10 for Cavani. And I'm going to give Bruno a man of the match. Cavani or Zlatan. In what sense? Cavani, what for the time at Manchester United, I would give it. I would say Cavani, but in their careers, Zlatan. Yeah, Bruno man of the match. Look, it was very, very close between Cavani and Bruno for man of the match. I think Bruno just edges it because I think Cavani could have had what should have had 2 more goals. With Bruno, he didn't. Well, what he could have, he wasted a few chances. It wasn't chances that you like. He has to score this. Were they? They were like edge of the box. He's having a shot. Wait, maybe he could look for a pass. You don't really expect him to score it. Cavani had 2 chances you massively expect him to score, and that's why I'm going to give it man of the match to Bruno. In a bit, United Live. Thanks for tuning in, my guy. Have a good night, mate. Look, with Pogba today, I thought he was magnificent, and I tweeted it out. People say Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba can't turn up in big games. Today, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant today. Ran the game, them two. Absolutely brilliant. Without Bruno, we wouldn't have been so convincing today. And same goes for Paul Pogba. Both of them play together so brilliantly. Look, it's what happened when you have smart, intelligent players. Thank you, United Live. Much love, my guy. And look, if a 6-2 win isn't anything to drop a like for, I don't know what is. So please do hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. If you are new and you haven't already. So look, yeah, without these two, we wouldn't have won so convincingly today. And realistically, brilliant footballers and intelligent footballers play brilliantly together. That's why whenever we see Van der Beek come on, suddenly, like that, we look so much better. Why? When we're playing Pogba and Bruno together and they're able to combine, we look so much better. That's why Anthony Martial last season, when we were creating for chances for our number 9, looked so amazing. Because they are all intelligent players. While Cavani, again, looked fantastic. These intelligent players will look 10 times better when playing together. Pogba was too good. He was absolutely fantastic. And look, the only reason Pogba only gets a 9, and look, I'm saying only a 9, because Bruno and Cavani scored twice and got 2 assists. Pogba only got 1 goal. And look, that's the only reason. Apart from that, absolutely no complaints about Paul Pogba. Here's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in his press conference. Ollie's saying here, look, it's not a job done, but it was a great job done. I've got to go, mate. Happy evening. It's a Friday here. Well, I mean, it's Thursday here. Enjoy your weekend, mate. And thanks for tuning in. Have a good one. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's having digs at Paul Scholes and so on because he didn't change McTominay and Fred. I don't know what I can say about that. They have a right to complain. I will send an email to you. All right. I don't know why you're sending me an email, but I look forward to reading the email, I guess. look, even I'm going to say in there, look, and it's what we say. It is this idea that, look, you play these two defensive midfielders, you defend as a 6, and you allow these 4 in Cavani, Bruno, well, it was Rashford today, but obviously Greenwood at the end, and Pogba, just to go attack and try and win the game for us. And look, that's what we say. That's what we get infuriated by. That we seemingly don't want to create between these two. We don't want these to create as much. We want to, as long as we get the ball to these 4, we're like, they'll create. No, it's fine. It's fine. And look, I think that is an issue. I think, look, I don't agree with that way of thinking. You look at Manchester City, they have Rodri and Gundogan playing in the double pivot with Kevin De Bruyne at 10, or I think they had Bernardo Silva at 10 in their last game. And look, that has creativity in it, not just defensive stability. I don't think this double pivot has loads of defensive stability, and the creativity is fucking nowhere in it, is it? Look, I thought, what subs did we make? Matic came on 6, Mata 6, and I'm going to give Greenwood a 7 for getting a goal. It was a good goal by Greenwood. Did I speak about Cavani? I don't think I did, so we'll speak on Cavani. Cavani today, fantastic. Obviously, he had more. He scored 2 goals, got 2 assists and 1 a penalty, and could have had more, couldn't he? He was absolutely fantastic. And see why? Because we created for him. We got our striker involved. I don't think this Roma team are very good. I don't. I think we ran them around. I don't think they really got close to us at all. And look, we got the ball to him, and we saw his brilliance, really, didn't we? I mean, they were just showing that first goal. That flick to Bruno, brilliant. He took his 2 goals really well. Look, should have had more, for sure. He had 2 absolute sitters, which he missed. Which on another day, he should have scored. But, apart from that, brilliant on the ball. Good off the ball. That assist for Greenwood, absolutely world class. You expect that type of pass from a De Bruyne, from Bruno, from a Pogba, not from Cavani. Brilliant. And look, the only reason he's not been given the man of the match today is because he missed them 2 big chances. Just very, very good today, Cavani. And look, if we can keep creating for our number 9, whether it is Cavani, whether it is Greenwood, whether it is Martial, we will be a very successful football team. I don't think playing Pogba off the left with McTominay and Fred in the double pivot is sustainable. I don't think it offers enough creativity. I think against the better teams, you will struggle against this. I think we've seen it struggle before as well. What's Chris Smalling saying? So, Luke Shaw's just saying not Luke Shaw. Smalling's just saying he's disappointed with the way they played. And look, I do feel a bit sorry for Roma. They did have 3 injuries, 3 substitutes in that first half, stopping them from being able to change the game at all. But look, they weren't good enough. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Look, we won 6-2. You can't give him a bad rating, can you? Well, I'm gonna have to give him a 7. We won 6-2. How can you not give the manager of a team that just won 6-2 a good what's it called? I mean, look, there's still things that I'm disgruntled about. Yeah, there's still some things I'm disgruntled about, like late subs, leaving that double pivot in. But look, we won 6-2. You can't complain too much, can you? And look, if I just quickly add in Chris Smalling. Am I able to put this in there? No, brilliant. If I put six, no. So yeah, I'm gonna give Chris Smalling a 10. I thought Chris Smalling had a great game for us. Man of the match contender for us for sure. Did his job really well for us. Won us a penalty. Gave us some great goals. Brilliant performance for Chris Smalling for us. Thank you, Chris. Your service and duty to your former club has and is greatly appreciated. And well done, Chris. Well done. But look, we now go into the weekend where we face Liverpool, I believe. Is it? Yeah, when we play Liverpool at Old Trafford. Look, we can go there, try and beat them. So I think we are capable of beating them. Liverpool aren't at their best at the moment. I could really do with beating them as well because I've got some Liverpool mates who I would love to banter. If we could beat them, that would be absolutely ideal. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So if you want to sort that out for me, that would be fantastic. As well as that, look, we have Roma in the next week. Look, we would have to lose at Roma 4-0 to be knocked out. We do not need to play like any of these players, really. Play full strength against Liverpool. Rotate against Roma. Go to Villa, full strength. Play against Villa, full strength. Then we've got Leicester, Fulham, and Wolves for the rest of the season. And then we'll either play Villarreal or Arsenal in the final. Win the final. We do not need to play our first team against Roma in the second leg. But look, that is going to be the end of this game today. I hope you have all enjoyed it. If you did, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. The next video will be a Premier League preview. And then we will also have a match preview out for the Liverpool game. And of course, then will also be a watch along for that game as well. Anyway, like I said, I hope you have all enjoyed. If you did, like I say, hit that like button below. Subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next one in a bit. Peace.